You've been told a lie, a huge one. The lie is that you need a beginner guitar, and that beginner is just a code word for cheap, hard to play, and something you'll want to replace in 6 months. That advice is the #1 reason people quit playing. This video is the antidote. I've spent countless hours testing the so-called best beginner guitars to build the ultimate no-nonsense guide. We're not just looking at specs. We're matching you with an instrument that feels like an extension of you, one that will make you obsessed with playing. And stick around because one of these guitars has a secret weapon borrowed from instruments 5 times its price, and it completely changes the game for what you can play. Let's get into it. First up, the undisputed king of versatility. Squier Affinity Series Stratocaster. This is the guitar you probably drew as a kid. The Stratocaster is an icon for a reason, and the Squier Affinity model bottles that magic perfectly for a new player. You're getting 3 single-coil pickups, which deliver that bright, glassy, and articulate sound you've heard on thousands of records, from John Mayer's blues to the funky rhythms of Cory Wong. The 5-way selector switch is your sonic playground, giving you everything from sharp bridge pickup bite to smooth, warm neck pickup tones. This isn't a one-trick pony. It's a Swiss Army knife. The design is pure, classic comfort. The lightweight body and slim, C-shaped neck profile are incredibly welcoming for hands that aren't used to fretting chords yet. It just feels right. If you're a player who doesn't know exactly what genre you want to live in yet, maybe you like blues, maybe you like pop, maybe you want to dabble in rock, this is your guitar. The Affinity Strat is the ultimate jack-of-all-trades that doesn't demand you pick a side. It encourages you to explore. Next, we have the community favorite, the Giant Killer, Yamaha Pacifica Series Pack 112i. The Yamaha Pacifica is the guitar that consistently punches way above its price tag. The spec sheet here is what sets it apart. It uses an HSS pickup configuration. That means you have a powerful, noise-free humbucker in the bridge position and 2 single coils in the middle and neck. This is the best of both worlds. You get the classic Strat-style clarity, but when you flip to that bridge pickup, you get a thick, beefy tone that's perfect for rock riffs and crunchy power chords. But remember that secret weapon I mentioned at the start? This is it. The tone knob is also a push-pull switch for a coil split. You pull it up, and that powerful humbucker splits into a single coil, giving you even more bright, twangy tones. This is a feature you usually find on guitars costing $800 or more. The build quality on Pacificas is legendary. They are consistently well-made with solid hardware that stays in tune. This is for the smart buyer, the player who wants maximum versatility and pro-level features without breaking the bank. It's an instrument that can genuinely last you for years. Now, for those about to rock, 3. Epiphone. Les Paul Special 3. If the Strat is a scalpel, the Les Paul is a hammer. This guitar is a pure, unfiltered rock and roll machine. It's built around 2 powerful humbucker pickups that deliver a thick, warm, and aggressive sound that defined genres. Think Led Zeppelin, Guns N' Roses, and modern rock. There's less of that single-coil spank and more of a full-bodied, punchy roar that sustains for days. The control layout is dead simple. 1 volume knob, 1 tone knob, and a 3-way switch. It's designed to be plugged in, turned up, and rocked out. The iconic single cutaway body shape is instantly recognizable, and it provides fantastic access to the upper frets. The mahogany body gives it a resonant, weighty feel that screams quality. This isn't for the player who wants to do a little bit of everything. This is for the aspiring rock god, the person who hears a distorted power chord and feels it in their soul. If your goal is to lay down heavy riffs and play powerful solos, the Epiphone Les Paul is your weapon of choice. Okay, quick pattern interrupt. We need to talk about the kit trap. You see these all-in-one boxes with a guitar, amp, strap, and 20 picks for a shockingly low price. Are they a golden ticket or a trap? The 30-second answer is this. If your budget is absolute rock bottom and you need everything to just start making noise today, they can work. But know this, you are making a compromise on every single item in that box. If you can, buying your guitar and amp separately almost always results in a better experience. Which brings us to our next contender. 4. Donner DST-152 Electric Guitar Kit for Beginner. If you absolutely must go the all-in-one route, the Donner DST-152 kit is one of the better ones you can find. The guitar itself is surprisingly competent. It uses that versatile HSS pickup layout, just like the Yamaha, giving you a great range of tones right out of the box. It even features a push-pull coil split on the humbucker, which is insane value at this price point. It's a full-size guitar with a comfortable neck profile, and honestly, it plays much better than most package deal guitars. Where this shines is the sheer value of the bundle. You get a mini amplifier, a decent gig bag, a strap, a tuner, cables, literally everything you need to start playing the moment it arrives. The amp won't be shaking any walls, but it's perfect for bedroom practice. This kit is for the absolute beginner on a strict budget, or for parents buying a first guitar for their kid. It removes all the guesswork and gives you a complete functional setup that's good enough to learn on without causing frustration. So, are you team single coil clarity or humbucker power? Let me know in the comments. I read all of them. Now let's talk about the master of simplicity. Squier Affinity Series Telecaster. I remember a friend of mine starting out. He was obsessed with indie rock and that raw, gritty punk sound. He bought a guitar with 1,000,000 knobs and switches and just got lost. Then he tried a Telecaster. 2 pickups, 1 volume knob, 1 tone knob. Suddenly everything clicked. That's the magic of the Tele. It's beautifully, unapologetically simple. The bridge pickup delivers that legendary Telecaster twang, a bright, cutting, and percussive sound perfect for country, indie, and punk. The neck pickup is warm, smooth, and perfect for soulful leads or jazzier chords. The slab body and bolt-on maple neck are a no-frills. Workhorse design that has remained unchanged for over 70 years because it just works. It's comfortable, durable, and forces you to be a more creative player. You can't hide behind effects. Your tone is in your hands. This guitar is for the minimalist, the player who wants a distinct, iconic sound that cuts through any mix. If you're into anything from Bruce Springsteen to Radiohead, the Telecaster is a timeless choice that will never let you down. Finally, for the speed demons and metalheads, Jackson JS Series Dinky JS22, just look at it. The Jackson Dinky JS22 doesn't hide what it's for. This guitar is built for speed, aggression, and high-gain rock and metal. The first thing you'll notice is the neck. It's incredibly thin and has a flatter fingerboard radius, a design engineered to make playing fast riffs and complex solos as effortless as possible. It's loaded with 2 high-output Jackson humbuckers that are voiced specifically for heavy distortion. They stay tight and clear even when you crank up the gain, avoiding that muddy sound that plagues other guitars. The deep body cutaways and sharp, aggressive headstock are pure metal aesthetics. It also features a 2-point fulcrum tremolo system, allowing you to perform dive bombs and vibrato effects right from the get-go. This is not the guitar for a blues jam. This is the perfect first instrument for the aspiring metalhead or hard rock shredder. If your heroes are bands like Metallica, Avenged Sevenfold, or Trivium, the Jackson JS22 is speaking your language, and it's ready to scream. So there it is. 6 incredible guitars, each for a different type of player. The do-it-all Squier Strat, the feature-packed Yamaha Pacifica, the rock-solid Epiphone Les Paul, the Value King Donner Kit, the simple yet powerful Squier Tele, and the shred-ready Jackson Dinky. But here is the single most important piece of advice in this entire video. Whatever guitar you buy, spend an extra $50 or $60 to get it professionally set up at a local guitar shop. A good setup adjusts the neck, string height, and intonation. It can make a $200 guitar play and feel like a $600 guitar. It is the best money you will ever spend. Do not skip this step. All right, the final showdown. You have to pick one philosophy: the endless versatility of the Stratocaster or the raw rock and roll power of the Les Paul. Drop your team below, Team Strat or Team LP. Let's see which one dominates the comments. If this breakdown saved you from a world of confusion, do me a huge favor and absolutely obliterate that subscribe button. I'm dropping a video on the best beginner amps next week, and trust me, that's the other half of the puzzle you can't afford to get wrong. Half of the puzzle you can't afford to get wrong.